And now,
breaking news.
Ahoy, the news.
News
From the Weird Wire.
News from the Weird Wire. Man drives pink Barbie Jeep on main road in search of a slurpee. Late country legend George Jones was infamous for once driving his riding lawnmower to the liquor store when his wife took away his keys. Now in Prince George, British Columbia, a man's in hot water with the law for a similar stunt. This time, however, Kasper Lincoln hopped into his roommate's daughter's pink Barbie Jeep and headed to the store for a slurpee. Kasper got quite a bit of attention, not all of it negative, for donning his aviator sunglasses, taking the tiny car for a spin on the main road. He told CBC he'd never tried out the wheels before, but it seemed like a good idea when he got lazy. His adventure came to an end when he was pulled over by an unmarked police car and was eventually handcuffed after he took a hit of his vape pipe.
Stunned.
While some passerbys and fellow motorists remarked at how carefree he seemed, officers seemed to believe he was drunk. Something later confirmed that by a breathalyzer test. No word on whether he eventually got that slurpee.
They don't typically serve them in jail.
Yeah. Sometimes they impound your car.
When I lived in Iowa, center of town was this park. Every Monday there was a guy in an orange jumpsuit out there cleaning the park. No cops around.
Wow.
So police chief was in once for an interview. I'm like, how come that dude is cleaning the park every Monday? I don't see anybody from the jail. I don't remember the dude's name. Let's just John.
Okay, sure.
Well, John, you see, he's had a few DUIs, and the last time he was on his riding lawnmower, and now he's in jail. He's not a threat to anyone, so we just let him out on Mondays to go clean the park, and he just walks back to jail.
What's his
It's not
name?
a pink Barbie Jeep, but whatever.
What's his name? Julius? What was his name in Andy Griffith? He just let himself into jail.
And I'm just assuming that this dude in search of a Slurpee was not drunk, but
Well, I think he was drunk.
perhaps some
Maybe other things
stuff
too.
from the vape.
That'll get you in trouble. It burns, burns, burns. The stream of fire. That's not how it goes. That's how this goes. New York City. Check out this story. If you check out the YouTube video posted by Crystal Beach Fire Department, you'll see something truly unusual. What appears to be a narrow river with flames emitting from the surface. It's true. At the time, firefighters were battling a fire at the 50,000 square feet Eco Operations warehouse. Eco Operations. One of the materials stored in the facility expired hand sanitizer. No way. Remember? We were shutting down
Pure alcohol.
distilleries and
Yeah.
converting them to hand sanitizer.
Let's not go there.
As water from the firefighting flowed downhill, it carried the burning sanitizer with it. It would have been on fire before it got to the ditch, a city official explained. Hand sanitizer has a certain percentage of alcohol, and it floats on top of water. That I didn't know. Now we do. More than 40 fire departments helped battle the blaze. That seems like a hopeless cause.
That's a big fire.
You got your hoses, right? Fixed on the river. That's water. Flames on top of the water. So apparently it did put it out, or it must just burn off.
Well, once the alcohol's burned off, it'll go out. Did the dude in Canada by chance drink some of the hand sanitizer stuff?
That's what John Daly was drinking in Happy Gilmore 2.
Hand sanitizer?
Yeah. It was all parody. It was funny. Kentucky nurse who did CPR on a drunk raccoon. If you live next door to a distillery, you're just bound to get drunk, even if you're a raccoon, it seems. Nurses at Letcher County Health Department in Kentucky were at work just being nurses when they spotted a panicked raccoon in their parking lot. They followed the frenzied animal to a dumpster next door and discovered it was a mother worried about her 2 babies. The dumpster belonged to Kentucky Mist Moonshine, and the 2 youngsters had apparently enjoyed too many fermented peaches.
They just throw them in a dumpster?
Yeah, they're peaches in Georgia. Well, anyway. Yeah, apparently. You think, is that legal? Probably in Kentucky.
It's the South. Who knows?
Misty Combs rescued one with a shovel, but the others seemed to be far gone. Still, the nurse started CPR and managed to keep on until the raccoon started breathing again. Officials from Kentucky Fish and Wildlife then took custody of the raccoons and took it to the vet. Wonder if they talked to the moonshine people. Hey,
Perhaps close the lid to your dumpster.
what can we do with these fermented peaches?
Only in the South.
Yeah. One of their next recipes will be drunk raccoon. Oh.
Who's giving mouth to mouth to the raccoon?
That Misty. Hats off to her. She stops at nothing. But don't they have like rabies and stuff?
Most, yeah.
At least she had a
Only
little.
if they bite you.
Oh.
This one was passed out.
What do they have? Is it in their plaque or their saliva or what? They don't have fangs that shoot out venom.
You haven't seen a YouTube video on this?
No, maybe I should watch that. Good idea.
Don't tell me about it.
I will tomorrow. That is news from the Weird Wire.